Interview with Elizabeth, take one.
So we are going to start with the first question. Can you introduce yourself and your role at BCCI?
Hi, I'm teacher Parker and I've been teaching here at BCCI for 5 years, teaching visual arts from grades 1 to grade 12.
Okay, so moving on to the next question. What do you enjoy most about being at BCCI?
What I love the most about being here is the supportive community we have here at BCI and also the creativity that we always involve in and how we cultivate it every day. Okay, next question and cut.
Okay, moving on to the next question. How do you practice excellence in your classroom beyond academics?
I practice excellence by encouraging curiosity and emotional growth because beyond grades, I believe that it's the creative confidence and also the excellence that shape my students.
So, can you share a moment with a student that reminded you why you teach?
I remember one student who, after struggling, brought a piece of art to life with a newfound spark, and it reminded me why I teach. And also, I remember you, Eliza. You have your tagline that says, "Just trust the process." So yeah, I always share it to my students every day, especially with my younger students too. Just trust the process. That's Eliza's favorite line.
Now we move on to the next question. So, what is one small daily habit that you believe makes a difference for students?
Each day, I make a habit of greeting student by name and also having conversation with them every day, like one-on-one conversation. And I believe that that small gesture builds trust to my students.
For our next question, how do you help students grow through discipline and guidance?
Through guidance and clear expectations, I help my students to grow in responsibility, fairness, and respect. Because when they stumble, I remind them that mistakes are just steps toward mastery. Because teaching has taught me patience and the power of empathy, and also I always keep reminding my students that teaching in grade 1 to grade 12 and in art, and sometimes it's hard for them, and I always encourage them making mistakes, that's okay, it's okay to make mistakes because exploring art, that's how we do it. It's really fun to explore, especially in art. And yeah, I think that will help them grow in the future too.
What message would you want students to remember as they grow at BCCI?
Integrity to me is the foundation of all learning, and I encourage my students to never give up because each step, no matter how small, is always a progress. And my hope is that as they grow here at BCI, they remember that they are capable, creative, and loved.